What's good YouTube, Vinny here, and today I am bringing you the 1 mil squad builder. We've eventually got there, we're building on a budget. This must be like episode 10 I think, I guess. It would make sense to be episode 10 of building on a budget. We've made it to 1 mil squad builder. We started at 50k, we did 100k, 250, 350, 500, 650, 750, 850, and then 1 mil. I think that's what I've done. I'm not too sure. Just a little bit of insight what's going on with the channel before we get into it. We're going to be doing a thing called Daily Double December. I think I've called it or something like that. It's basically where I'm going to be uploading 2 times a day on the channel to try and get as much growth as we can to end 2020 on a bang. So if you are not subscribed, I would be much appreciated if you could hit that subscription button and hit the notification bell. When I look at the analytics, 80% of you guys do not subscribe, so if you can guys hit that subscription button, it'd be much appreciated. Leave a like and leave a comment. But let's get into the 1 mil squad builder. So yes, I'm going to be building you guys the best possible 1 mil team now for FUT Champs. You know, the most meta, the team was going to get you the most wins. And I got a little treat for you guys. The next 1 mil to 5 mil like squad evolution video I do, which will be out probably next week Wednesday or something like that, I will be using this 1 mil team and then showing you how I would develop it into a 2 mil team, a 3 mil team, a 4 mil team, and then a 5 mil team. So if you guys want to see that, keep an eye out for that video too. But let's get into this team. So in goal, I talked about him quite a lot, I think, this year, really, when it comes to being one of the best keepers in the game, and that's Nick Pope. This is because I think for the player he is, how much he costs, compared to like Alisson and Edison. Like Alisson and Edison, when I use them, they don't actually give me that much, but Nick Pope actually does. He's like 1k, 2k, 6'7", right footed, 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 79 diving, 81 handling, 75 kicking, 84 reflex, and 83 positioning. Just a very decent keeper all round. He's kind of like that Jack Butland of FIFA 18. You know, he's one of those cheap players and he's going to do the job. But I would recommend maybe at the top level, if you're playing competitive, Nick Pope is one of the players you will need to replace. But I think he literally can stay in a team for probably like 3-4 mil if you really want to, if you trust him that much. And I did as well. Like with all my mega teams, I usually play Nick Pope in goal, but because I've got some more coins now, I'm not. And also chemistry reasons. Into the right back spot, you can literally have any right back you want. So actually, even though I put Wan-Bissaka in, I will just probably say Semedo. I did this, you know, yesterday's video. You know, I think in the 250k team, I started off with some right back and then I completely changed it to Nelson Semedo. Very similar situation again happening here. Nelson Semedo comes in right back, one of my favourite right backs this year. 142 games on my Xbox account, 5'10", medium high. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 92 pace, 57 shooting, 69 pass, 82 dribble, 77 defending, and 76 physical. Just I think a decent little player to have into your team. Probably one of the best right backs in the game. I would say maybe Kyle Walker's a lot better defensively, but going forward, Nelson Semedo brings something quite nice. He's really good on the ball, so that's why I usually go with Nelson Semedo. And he can also hold his own on the defensive end. And I think it's a little bit obvious when we get the 1 mil mark, you know what we're doing with the back line, you know. Yes, I see a lot of people will probably hit the 1 mil mark and they want to try and get like some superstars in attack. We've got some superstars in attack, but our main focus is our defense, to be honest with you, because we want to make sure our team all round good, not just in the attack, not just in the midfield, but all round, every position is covered. And Joe Gomez is the guy for that. 6'2", medium, right footed, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. It's untradeable, my one is, but 82 pace, 66 passing, 70 dribble, 83 defending, 80 physical. Just a great player to have though, man. Like this guy's like probably top 4, top 5 centre backs in the game when it comes to goal cards. Maybe a little bit higher. It's just a very solid option. Loads of pace, good defensively. He's also quite a nice guy to get linked with when it comes to English Premier League players, but also like maybe if you want to do Varane and sorry, not Varane, I just gave it away. Van Dijk and Joe Gomez. Into the other centre back spot though, the best centre back in the game in my opinion is Varane, and I'll be honest with you, he kind of is losing that best centre back in the game tier. I don't know what it is. As patches come out, he seems to get worse and worse. I don't know if it's because he's playing harder people, I'm not really too sure, but he's still very good. 6'3", medium high, right footed, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 82 pace, 64 passing, 65 dribble, 87 defending, 82 physical. Him and Joe Gomez, you know, you can't really ask for much more. Loads of pace about them, good on the defensive end, and you're really covered on that. And also, what's the best thing about Varane? He gets a nice, perfect link into Ferland Mendy, who we're going to be using at the left back spot, who I always say is the best left back in the game, because I strongly believe that. He's better than all the icons. 5'11", high, left foot, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 92 pace, 64 shooting, 76 passing, 79 dribble, 78 defending, 82 physical. Just a little heads up as well with the building on a budget sort of series. I'll probably carry on doing a certain price every Friday. I'll probably go back down to 50k next week. But there's going to be so many squad building and stuff coming out on my channel. I don't know what's coming out when. So if you guys are liking the squad builders, you know, you're liking different things what I'm bringing, keep an eye on it all, because I am trying to bring a lot more custom tactics. I'm going to be trying to bring a lot more gameplay stuff as well for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. But as I said, a lot of squad builders will probably be coming out because it's, I'll be honest with you, it's quite easy to do. So yeah. You know what, we'll leave the right mid spot to one of the later ones. Into the centre mid spot, obviously this is just to get everyone on full chemistry, and you guys will see that the team's not on 100 chemistry. I have to point this out. Once everyone's in position, sorry, when I put everyone in, it's not going to say 100 chemistry, but once you get loyalty and you get the manager bonus, you will have 100 chemistry on this team, no stresses. And obviously this is also the formation I am just to get in chemistry on. Have to say these things because I do see in the comments like, why are you using 4-5-1? It's not very good. Trust me, I am very aware. I thought I'd let people know anyway. But I'll show you as well at the end of the video how I will set it up in game, just to give you a bit of an insight. Musa Sissoko though comes in one of the centre mid spots, 6'2", high, right-footed, 3-star, 78 pace, 63 shooting, 77 pass, 78 dribble, 77 defending, 89 physical, aka the cheap Vieira. He's into the team, you know. We're working with 1 mil, you know, we can use these players like Sissoko, you know, take a cheaper player who are definitely going to be more than good enough for our team. So that is Musa Sissoko in. Into the left mid spot, we've got Oozman Dembele. I think Fanatic Harry is literally calling him the coin for coin best player, and I have to agree with him, man. This guy is ridiculously good. You put a finisher on him, once again, shout out to Harry for that one, and he becomes an absolute machine in front of goal. If you don't have finisher on him, I'll be honest with you, he's a little bit tougher. But when you put finisher on him, he turns into a completely different player. I don't really know what it is. He's left-footed, 5-star, 5'10", 92 pace, 77 shooting, 77 passing, 86 dribble. Just a great player to have into our team. Into the right mid spot, and as I was saying, yes, we've got the superstars at the back with Varane and Gomez, but we are also having superstars in the midfield and the attack. You know, I'm trying to make sure this team is all round one of the best teams you can have. He is going to be on 7 chemistry once you've got loyalty and manager, which can be a little bit of an issue, but I don't really find it too much of an issue. I think when you're working with budgets of like 1 mil and under, it's worth just getting some players in, you know, like just get them in. They're going to be good enough, and you know, that's as simple as that. That's my take on it, you know, just get the players in. They're going to be good. You can probably get away with a few players on weaker chemistry, like the players like Rashford, who are really good anyway. They don't really need the chemistry boost stuff. So yeah, but Rashford, 6'1", high, medium, right foot, 5-star skill miss, 4-star weak foot, 91 pace, 83 shooting, 78 pass, 85 dribble, 78 physical. One of the best players in the game for sure. Definitely recommend him in any team, to be honest with you. Into the left mid spot, and as I said, we've got some superstars in midfield, and Paul Pogba's being that guy. Him and Vieira, you know, you've got some crazy height in that midfield. Should be lock up for you guys. And obviously, best thing about this Pogba card, he can bring the ball forward for you. 5-star skill miss, 4-star weak foot, 6'3", high, medium, 73 pace, 81 shooting, 86 pass, 85 dribble, 66 defending, 85 physical. Whack a shadow on him. He's going to be able, like, more than good enough, you know, in that sort of defensive midfielder role, centre mid role. Pogba to Sissoko for 1 mil, you know, you're laughing, especially when you just see the rest of the team. It's definitely worth looking to go for. Into the Ram spot, we got Timo Werner, and this is where I'm saying obviously the chemistry is going to go a little bit wayward, but as I said, change everyone's position, get loyalty, get the manager in. Everyone will be on 100 chemistry. Well, 2 players will be on 7 chem, but yeah, that's fine. Timo Werner, 91 pace, 85 shooting, 69 pass, 84 dribble, 71 physical, 5'11", high, medium, right foot, 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. One of the best players in this game. This guy gives me nightmares when it comes to foot champs, so I definitely recommend picking him up. You know, he's got that wider body build, so he's super hard to get off the ball. And I was going to go Martial in this team, but I find Martial being he lacks something. I'm not really too sure, so I'd rather get a 7 chemistry player into the team, and that being Son. Comes with 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, right foot, high, 6 foot, 88 pace, 86 shooting, 80 pass, 87 dribble and 69 physical. As I said, there's some players who just want to take the chemistry knock on them and they're going to still be very good. And Rashford and Son are definitely the two guys. Son, aka Sonaldo, we know what this guy does. 10 chem, 7 chem, he does the job. But yes, this is the 1 mil squad builder. Complete on build on a budget. We finally went from 50k to 1 mil. And I said in the future, there's going to be a lot more squad builders coming out on the channel, but I'll also carry on with this sort of series. This will probably be like a Friday thing as always, but yeah. Let me quickly show you how I would use it in game. I'll show you two formations, 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1 real quick. With the 4-4-2, it's very simple. All we need to do is put Rashford on the right, Sissoko right centre mid, Pogba left centre mid, Dembele left mid, I was going to say Oozman Dembele. Son left striker and Timo Werner as the right striker. Very simple. This 4-4-2 team would be ridiculously good for 1 mil. Definitely recommend picking this up. And then for 4-2-3-1, very simple. Basically everyone's in the same position, but there's obviously a cam instead of a striker. So you probably, I think it's a little bit obvious who is going to go into that cam spot. I'm going to drop Son into that cam spot, Rashford out right, Dembele out left, Werner as the striker, and then Sissoko and Pogba as your CDM's options. And this is the 1 mil team complete. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. And peace.